Hello everybody, it is Al Night, it is Brony time, and welcome back to Let's Play Dual Destinies. When we last left off, we started off case number 3, and the professor of the judge branch, the judge curriculum, or the judge track in famous Legal Academy was murdered. I have my theories about this murder. I think it was all staged. I think the murder actually happened somewhere else in the school and her body was taken here, or it had happened the night prior. That's what I believe. And they dumped. I feel like this is all staged somehow. So the whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today. Murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I'll go tell Professor Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police. Yes, boss. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Oh, girl, I think she was involved in this in some way. Ah! Athena? Athena. There you are. Junie, am I glad to see you? I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I'm student council president, after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy. Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask you a few questions? Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police, and there's really not much to do. Sure, what would you like to know? I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been, 7 years or so? Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Athena? I liked it better that way. Felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I'm student council president now. And as the student representative of Famous Legal Academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot. Yes, and Professor Court had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Oh, right. Professor Court was the professor in charge of Junie's course. What sort of teacher was Professor Court? If I had to sum her up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law. What's wrong with your school? What did you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? Professor Court chose my script for the mock trial. Oh, you mean all the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one she selected? Wow, that's amazing, Junie. Oh, thank you, but not Professor Court is... who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together, trying to get things ready. Excuse me. Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. So she's still got that cough. Guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be. Why did you need a script in a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene, photos, a murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence. Wow, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready. Yes, well, it was only Professor Court and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all the details. Must have been a big pain in the... I mean, that must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way the defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning. Wait a minute. Wait. Is this mock trial usually rigged in the prosecution's favor? Like everything else. And Professor Court wanted to change that. So whoever's really the mastermind behind it all killed her. And is gonna try to pin the murder on Junie? This is all a theory. Huh. You think that's all she's capable of? You got another thing coming. Huh? Who said that? Oh, boy. Juniper's genius doesn't stop at her brilliant script. Yeah! She gave an award-winning performance as a defendant, man! I think I found a rival to my cords of steel. Hugh, Robin, aren't you going to introduce yourselves to our guests? As Student Council President, I won't have you treating them rudely. You're right. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two, Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. Yep, I'm Athena Sykes. I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. Ah, he was in the planner. Hugh, buddy, I think you're the killer. Or are you another red herring like Dr. Crab was in the last case? But some call me Mr. Perfect because I never score less than 100% on tests. Most pretentious introduction ever. And what's with his hand? Is it glued to the inside of his pocket or what? Yeesh. Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Now here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. And I'm studying to be a prosecutor, like the really cool kind that nails the bad guys. No! Where's the sincerity? So he makes pottery too. And what's that bracelet contraption for? Junie sure has made some unusual friends. These two were the lawyer and the prosecutor in today's mock trial. And even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant. Final act in Torrid Love Triangle centered on campus she-devil Juniper Woods. Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the she-devil's black heart. Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly have a thing for Junie? Huh. Juniper, come on. Your role's way beyond just that. That's right! The mock trial's just the start. She's also in the school festival's main event! Live on stage, Juniper Woods and the crowd goes bananas! Woo! Gosh, I need water. Holy crap. These voices are going to be tough. I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so my Junie's singing on stage in front of people. Wow, she really has changed. I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes. And this is what I'll be wearing. Hey! It's the similar costume to, Thalassa in the last game. That's amazing, Junie, but then again, you are always good at that kind of thing. These constellations in particular are really something. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things to do is to look up at the stars in the middle of the forest. Huh, so you're a fan of the night sky then? Wow, Apollo, didn't know you were such a romantic. It's not like that. I have this friend. He and I go way back. Who got me really interested in space. Wait, you had friends when you were young? Color me surprised. Wow! Man! They really roasted Apollo in this game constantly, dude. As student council president, I can't allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue. Yep, I think she's angry. The costumes were no problem, but as for the singing, I'm not sure I... No! You can do it! That's right, and anyone who says otherwise will have to answer to me. Oh, these two are a couple of simps, aren't they? It's like a chivalrous love triangle, a damsel in distress, and two knights in shining armor. Maybe that Famous Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of the latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out. So, how did the mock trial end? We were just about to reach a verdict when the police arrived. I will never know how it would have turned out. Guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial. It ended right before the verdict? Talk about bad timing. I was this close, man! I bet I would've won! But I bet the defense wasn't doing too badly either. Well, settle this some other time. And I assure you, I will win when that time comes. Like I'm gonna let it happen. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna have to think of another voice that is not working. I hope they don't end up hurting each other. Oh, don't worry. The three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here. We even have proof of our friendship. Proof? Like, physical evidence proof? Yes, we're studying for a career in law, and in the legal world, evidence is everything. Yeah! And as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. Ah, the famed Themis Legal Academy ingenuity at work. So, what exactly is this proof of friendship anyway? Well, it's a secret. And if I show you, it would be bad luck. Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some discord in Junie's voice. Our friendship is sacred and inviolable. It's not something to put cheaply on display. Proof? We don't need no stinking proof. Three are friends forever! I can hear the discord in their voices, too. But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here? Something wrong, Athena? No, it's nothing. Oh, alright then. Alright then. Hey, isn't that... Everyone stay right where you are! Don't move a muscle! Detective Fulbright, is something wrong? Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends. Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods, you're under arrest for the murder of Constance Court. Of course she is. What? Wait a second, what's going on here? Why are you arresting Junie? Please, Detective Fulbright, we're involved in this case too. Aha! So you're the lawyers the dispatch said were first on scene. I can't tell you everything, but I will say this. There are two major reasons for her arrest. Number one, the suspect led somebody to where the body was. I didn't... And number two, the crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script. But you can't arrest her on just those grounds. True, but there's more. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me to say no more than that. So Blackwell's the prosecuting attorney on this one too? Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Why? There's blood on this. That's the evidence. That's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy. Now, if you would, officers. Yes, sir. But Junie, I have to do something. I can't let them take her away like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Hold it! Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got. Lena. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.
Aww. Hate to interrupt your bonding time, but aren't you rather new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer. Well, I don't have much experience. I may need Apollo and Mr. Wright's help at times. But nobody believes in Junie as much as I do. I'll help you too, Juniper. There's no way you murdered your professor. Lena, Apollo, thank you both. I'm counting on you. Got your back, Junie. Guess things worked out after all. Now that you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time for us to head back to the station. I can't believe Junie's been arrested for murder. I can't believe I accepted her case without asking Mr. Wright. Take a deep breath and relax, Athena. I'm here to help with whatever you need. So let's get right on the case. Right. I won't have this case left in the hands of rank amateurs. If anyone's going to solve this case, it'll be me. Time to investigate. Okay, listen here, you fucking shit. They passed the bar exam. You are still a student. Get your head out your ass. And who's going to solve this case? It'll be me. Time to investigate. Why, that smug little... He hasn't even finished law school. Exactly, Athena. That was totally rude. And you're not the only one on the case, man. I'm in too, big time. Juniper Woods, I'm gonna save you. Now that those two are gone, let's get back to what I was talking about in front of the stage. About the mock trial, that is. Alright, you said the victim's location position, and so onward, just like in the script. Exactly. Without the script or any props, it's kind of hard to explain. Perhaps I could help. Air foreheads. Yo, you back, baby! Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Oh, it wasn't Edward, it was Gavin. You two seem to know each other. Is someone going to introduce me? Why, I do believe we have a fresh face here. Greetings, Fraulein. I am Clavia Gavin. Some know me as the prosecutor, but I'm most famous for my former rock bands. We were quite popular, no, but regrettably the band went kaput. Perhaps you've heard of us, the Gaviners? I was the lead vocalist. Never heard of your band. Then again, I was out of the country till only recently. But can I get your autograph? You just met him like 3 seconds ago and you want his autograph? Forgive me, Fraulein, but I've retired from the music biz. But I'd be happy to offer my autograph as rock star prosecutor Clavia Gavin. Oh, okay, that one then. She's a lively one, eh, forehead? Didn't know she was your type. Dude, I'm fucking gay. Or at least bi. This is fucking Ace Attorney. She's the newest member of Write Anything Agency. That's all. Nice to meet you. I'm Athena Sykes. A pleasure to meet you too, Athena Sykes. Now that the intros are out of the way, I'm sure you have some questions for me, yeah, Air Forehead? So, what are you doing here, Prosecutor Gavin? I'm here for the same reason as your boss, to give a lecture and a training seminar. So he's the famous prosecutor they invited. And I have another crucial role to play. The Gavineers are getting back together for a one-time special performance. Wait, he got out of prison? Even though you guys disbanded? Which was a shame, by the way, really. Yeah, I know how much you adored our music, Airforeheads. Anyway, I studied abroad in Germany to get my badge early. But I did graduate from here. Wait, so that performance Junie mentioned. I see you've already heard about that. One student represented was selected to sing with us on stage. And the stage was supposed to look like this tomorrow. Oh, so it was his statue. I recognize... Oh, it's him and Phoenix. Interesting, but that makes sense. That's why the outfit looked familiar, but it wasn't really Edgeworth's. 2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad. Wicked statues? Wait, are these supposed to be you and Mr. Wright? Bingo, Fraulein. And they were so big and magnificent too, but a terrible waste. But the worst part of this whole thing is, my long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass. Wait, don't tell me your mentor was Professor Court. She was the one who taught me how to think about the law. So, Constant Court was your professor here at the Academy. She may have taught the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. She was fond of saying, the end is only justified through proper means. She wouldn't tolerate dishonesty and always revered what was right beyond all else. I could feel Prosecutor Gavin's sadness. Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry. Athena, are you tearing up? Though I can't blame you. Prosecutor Gavin knows a lot of who he is to Professor Court. Exactly. So as you can see, we are both joined in purpose, so to speak, yeah? Now, let's rock this place hard. Huh? I don't follow. Let's rock what? Forget already, Airforehead? I said I'd help you explain the mock trial. We're going to reprise it right here in the lecture hall. It might help us catch a killer. Interesting. Another cutscene here. Mock trial reenactment, all rise. Interesting. Right. The stage is ready, and you, Airforeheads, ready to rock? Ah, it's been so long since we've seen these two in court together. No, the defense is not ready to rock. You saw the actual mock trial earlier, right? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here. Junie's masterpiece, the ones everyone's been talking about. Yeah, and there's only one in existence. I borrowed it, if you will. Now, Fraulein, we'll need you to play the part of defendant and judge as per the script. Okay, got it. I've only read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually turns out, so treat this like I'm prosecuting a real case. You, Airforehead, will play the part of a fledgling lawyer, a role you were born to play. All the evidence is also here with us. We have everything we need to reprise the mock trial. Très bien! Let's get started. Defendant/Judge Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Court is now in session for a reenactment of the mock trial. Or what I like to call the mock trial. Yeah, a double mockery perhaps, but the trial is still a trial. Achtung, baby! It's no holds barred. Let's rock! Aw, can't we take it easy today? It may just be a mock of a mock, but there's only one way to compete. You play to win. So remember, each time I catch you slacking off, I'm holding you in contempt of court. Great. A judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers. Now then, Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, if you please. You've got it, Fraulein Judge. Our case is set in a school very much like this one. The victim, a professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female. Oh me, oh my. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you. That's some seriously bad acting, Fraulein. Anyway, the victim's body was discovered in the middle of the court. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who posed as the corpse. Airforehead, how did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Court was wearing. He reacted with, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." It's not exactly what I had picked to focus on, so why would he care about that? Too much of a fledgling to know what's important, that one. In any case, both in the mock trial and the actual case, Professor Court was wearing a sweatsuit. Moving right along. Hey, wait a sec. Body was discovered in the same area as the mock case, although there was a stage. Plus, the murder weapon and arrow and the lack of blood are also the same. That's right, and therein lies the significance of this mock trial. So let's keep rocking it hard, just like that. And before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet with the victim in the court. Alright, okay. I'm sorry we're at time here. I'm sorry to stop so abruptly. Usually I like to get the end of segments without ending it off, but unfortunately there was no time. And also I am really into this court and I'm really getting off track with my theories, so it's taking a little longer to get through this. But that's alright. It is all a blind playthrough. That's what blind playthroughs are for. But we will continue on with this mock trial next time. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Running Time for more content, especially more Dual Destinies. Also, make sure to share this video far and wide so we can get many eyeballs on the series as possible. And I will see you in the next part.